Spend time with Dad this weekend while seeing animals that can fly, charge, and slither.
Sharing more from the Chahinkapa Zoo is the Valley Today's Christy Larson. She joins us live from Wahpeton this morning. Hi, Christy.
Well, good morning, guys. AD Paul's here with us this morning, and we are just in love with these white rhinos. But let's just talk about the work that you actually get to do with all these different animals you have here at Chahinkapa.
Yep, so it's no different than any other animal. We got to make sure their exhibits are clean, they're getting well fed, getting their treats. With these guys, they're getting about 60 pounds of hay a day. If they want more, we're going to give it to them because they're still growing boys, as Tom talked about earlier. They're getting 5 quarts of grain, or 5 gallons, I should say, every day. So it gets to be kind of a lot of feeding, but they need it. They're growing.
Yeah. And I know, too, that a lot of the things you guys do is you're training these animals, not so that you can do tricks like a dog, but so that you can take care of them and check on things. Maybe they get a wound or something else happens.
Yeah, they're going to be entered into our training program. So we'll start doing that vet care training on them. We'll focus on their feet, their bodies. So right now, Gunner loves the tactile stuff, which is huge, so we can feel anything that might be coming through his skin and maybe something we need to treat later on. But I'm super excited to start their program. It's going to be so much fun.
And let's talk about the animal training too, because people can actually come and watch you guys work with these different animals. You have a lot of different times each and every single day you're showing off exactly how you do that work with them.
Yeah, and if you want to come see them, you know, I usually start training schedule about 10:30 in the morning and it goes till 2. However, we do train in between those times, so if you can't make it to a scheduled time, come down. If you see us with a bucket, ask us, hey, where are you going? And we will gladly tell you that we're going to go train this certain animal, and you're more than happy to watch, because we want to know, we want people to know what we do and how we do it and how we're taking care of these animals.
And what I think is really neat too is you guys get to know each one on that individual basis. It's almost like you know each one's personality. Obviously, these 2 rhinos definitely have some big personalities.
Oh, definitely. And the one thing that every time a new animal comes in, we make it a special point to take time out of our day, come in on days off to spend time with them. We want them to be comfortable. We want them to know us. When we start their training, we relationship build first, because they need to trust us as much as we need to trust them. And with these 2 rhinos, we have made huge progress already, and we are more than excited to see their progress of them trusting us already, letting us do those scratches on them, and seeing the trust in their eyes that they have in us.
Yeah, the first time I walked into their habitat, saw just how big these animals were. It gets a little scary, but then you start to see you guys work with them, and then you did let me go and actually reach my arm, pet one of them. It's kind of interesting just to see, you know, the different attitudes, as we mentioned, that they have, how gentle some of these animals really are. They just want a little bit of love, and you can give them some love this weekend. Again, Father's Day weekend coming up here. This is a great place to bring the family out here. Obviously, come and meet Gunner and Gibbon. They're just 2 giant and beautiful animals that you just have to come and see in person, guys. I don't even think the TV's doing it justice.
Well, and it's pretty amazing. We were just talking how incredible it is to see them walking around like that. So I can't imagine what it's like.
Oh my gosh. Well, and then you see it in the zebras were right behind them too. I mean, it is just a whole experience.
Whole new world out there. Christy, we'll check in with you again soon.